where 190 decaying bodies were found.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today on Midwest Access. We are live in downtown Rochester. I'm Cammie Raisler alongside Chief Meteorologist Nick Jansen, and we are at the 2023 Winter Business Showcase put on by the Chamber of Commerce here in Rochester.
Yeah, pretty exciting. We were talking to a couple people. They have 50, 60 different businesses here this afternoon. I believe it goes from 5 to just after 7 o'clock here tonight. So exciting to see what Rochester businesses have to offer.
Yes, the nice thing is we are previewing it because it does start at 5 o'clock.
Right.
So if you watch Midwest Access today, you can check out some of the fun that is going on here in downtown Rochester, and then you can come check it out. $5 to get in, Allie? Is that what it is? $5 to get in and check out some of the awesome businesses we have here in the Rochester area. And they have some fun games and some giveaways and some different things.
I saw maybe some food and some drinks too. So, I mean, hey, you want to come eat and have a couple drinks too. Great place to do it at.
We are live at the Mayo Civic Center. That is where this event is taking place here this evening. Nice weather outside.
Is it?
It's not cold.
Well, I mean,
it's not that cold.
You're right. It could be worse.
It could be way worse.
It could be a lot worse. Yeah, temperatures today haven't been too bad, but if it is a little chilly for you, the good thing is the event's inside.
Yeah, it's not so bad. There's some precipitation here and there, but look,
there was
not
some
a blizzard. And it's not 10 below.
There was some snow this morning. I was not awake for the snow this morning. So yeah, how were I saw some reports that the roads were a little slick in some spots.
Yes. Anytime we have the flurries.
It is December though, right?
We will get to weather shortly. Let's get to our question of the day. It's something we do every day here on Midwest Access. So here is today's question. 78% of all people say they have never done this at Christmas time. 78% of all people. I will say I do know the answer to this one, and I am actually quite surprised with the answer. I'm surprised that this many people have not done this during Christmas.
Send a Christmas card.
Okay. You want a hint? My hint will be, I doubt that you've done it.
Send a Christmas card.
That is not the answer.
You don't think I've done it before, huh?
I don't think you've done it. Go to Facebook, put down what you think the answer is.
Midnight Mass. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
I have done that before.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, Midnight Mass. That's what I'm going to go with.
Well, thanks to everyone who has commented on our Facebook page. We post it every day on Facebook. You can weigh in, and we will share the actual answer coming up just before 5 o'clock. All right, let's talk about this weather that I thought was good. Nick didn't think was so great.
Well, it's kind of been gloomy today. It'd be nice if we had some sunshine. I'll tell you what. We gonna go golf Wednesday or Thursday?
I know, I'm going on a trip. Otherwise I would.
Oh, you're not here?
No.
Well, I'm gonna go to Pine Island, I think, on Thursday.
You're gonna walk?
2 holes.
Nick's gonna play 2 holes at Pine Island.
I'll make it.
The weather might allow it.
Yeah, the weather will allow it coming up later on this week. So the good news there, temperatures here today have been consistently in the lower 30s. We have had some snowfall. We accumulated a couple tenths of an inch of snow. I think we were right around about 3/10 of an inch of snow at the studio earlier on today. 31 outside with some cloudy sky, wind out of the northwest at 13 miles per hour. We still have feel-like conditions down into the lower 20s. Temperatures locally still some low 30s here outside, so we're at 31 at the airport at RST, 34 currently in Winona, into the upper 30s right now in La Crosse. As we look at satellite and radar, we'll continue with some clearing sky here throughout the afternoon and evening tonight, so clearer skies will allow some of those temperatures to drop, but I think we hold on to the cloud cover probably until after about midnight here tonight. As we look at your hour-by-hour forecast here, temperatures will continue to drop down into the 20s for overnight lows, and we will stay fairly quiet here tonight. What we are tracking here in the days to come, we are looking at some warm temperatures ahead, some 40s and some 50s later on this week. Now, even though we could see the 50s, we will drop those temperatures down enough this weekend, and our next system moves through. Another chance for some light snow. We'll have details on that coming up in your full First Alert forecast.
All right. Looking forward to that. Thanks so much, Nick. The weather it's good to come down to Mayo Civic Center and check out the festivities that are happening here. We have Allie Sheehan joining us again. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
How are things going? I'm doing well.
Good.
The setup was smooth?
The setup was very smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We got 65 booths ready to go, and yeah, doors open at 5 and go to 7:30.
Perfect. And we are at live downtown Rochester, Mayo Civic Center, and we have Bill Von Bank here. Bill, what is your role with the Civic Center?
I'm Vice President of Marketing and Communications, so we work closely with the Chamber. They're one of our great partners in the community as well.
So aside from this event, how are things going at the Civic Center?
Things are great. A big month here still for the rest of December. We have Chevy Chase next week for a big show, Christmas vacation, then a Q&A with Chevy on stage. And then today we just announced our second annual Celebrate Rochester New Year's Eve party on New Year's Eve night. Free for the family and adults and takes you all day. Border battle football game that night. You can watch on your network, and you can watch really big screen right here at Mayo Civic Center.
That is fun. Okay, yes, so that is on New Year's Eve.
That's correct, yeah.
Family friendly. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. I did not know that we were doing that again this year, so that is so much fun. A lot going on at the Civic Center all the time down here in downtown Rochester. So this event is at the exhibit hall next to the auditorium here. What's the best way for people to get here, to park, to come to this event?
Well, it's free parking. After 5, and actually 2 hours now, free parking downtown during the holiday season. So once they come downtown, there's a lot of street parking around Mayo Civic Center, and we're connected by Skyway to some ramps. Easy access, and if you don't want to go outside, you don't have to.
Right. I didn't go outside to get in here. Maybe that's not why I wasn't really aware if it was nice or not. So it felt nice when I walked to the car. Allie, the Chamber plays a big role in the community. So how does it work with all these businesses here that we'll be seeing tonight?
Yeah, all of these businesses are Chamber members. So it can be, to be at the exhibit, you have to be a Chamber member. And so we're here to help promote them and share what they are and who they are.
Okay. Well, thank you two. You both will be here throughout the evening? Yes. Okay. We'll check back in with you a little bit later on. A lot of fun going on here in downtown Rochester. They are just setting up. 50 to 60 businesses will be taking part in this event here. This is the Winter Showcase, the Winter Business Showcase in downtown Rochester. We are live, Rochester International Airport. Cindy, come on over, come on over. They are already set up. You set up nice and early here. How are you?
Yes, I'm well, and
You are fine. So this is fun. Why is the airport taking part in this event?
Absolutely. We're interested in talking to local businesses about their fly local policies, so hoping that we can get a few more people flying through RST.
Yeah, and Mary Gassner, yes. What is your title here with RST?
Marketing and Communications Manager.
Okay, Marketing and Communications. So what do we do here? Nick, why don't you come spin the wheel right over here? How does this work for folks that come on down here tonight?
We are playing some travel trivia, so we're going to test what you know about RST, or maybe even travel in general.
Perfect.
So if you spin the wheel, we'll give you a trivia question and see how you do.
You're going to put me on the spot, huh? What do I got? First class. So if I win, do I get a first class trip? Is that how it works? I got to get the question.
I think that was a no.
Yeah.
All right, general aviation encompasses all civilian non-commercial aircraft, and Rochester International Airport offers services to many different types of aircraft visiting Rochester from around the world. How many international passengers on general aviation aircraft did RST welcome last year?
It's not multiple choice.
Oh my goodness.
I can give you multiple choice.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me multiple choice.
500, 1,000, or 2,500.
Well, I'm going to go with 2,500.
All right, you were close. It was 1,000. And
1,000. Okay, that's fun. And you have some goodies to give away. You win prizes even if you lose.
Oh, even
Maybe
if you
Nick
lose?
gets a pen.
How about a little Bluetooth tracker so you can put that on your bag and make sure that you know where it goes?
Ooh, that's nice,
That's
actually.
really nice. You can lose and still be a winner.
That's right, the American way. But at RST, there's so much going on, and you have many different flights, and you have a new Delta flight?
We do. We have a third daily Delta flight to MSP that started in September. So it's really giving people more options and shorter layovers in MSP for their connections.
Okay, and Mary, we wanted to touch on the Sun Country, because Sun Country Airlines does you can buy a ticket and fly out of RST, but you're actually not flying. You're going to get a ride to Minneapolis. Can you just clarify more on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Sun Country has a partnership with a company called Landline. So they offer luxury motor coach service from RST to MSP, where you board your plane and then go to your final destination.
Okay. I know a lot of, I've done this before. I fly a lot of Sun Country, and I've shown up and I'm like, well, it's a van taking me to MSP. So that's good to note. So you don't have to go through security. You hop on the van and utilize that and put your luggage on there.
Cheaper parking.
Yeah.
It's only $9 a day at RST. So
or you have a buddy that might drive you to the airport.
Yes,
A little easier than MSP. All right, RST, one of the businesses here at the big business showcase happening right now in downtown Rochester. Setup is underway. The event starts at 5 o'clock. We are going to be here live throughout all of Midwest Access, showing off some of the booths and some of the awesome businesses that we do have in Rochester and beyond. All right, we have much more to come here on Midwest Access, including a look at some of the day's top headlines. Our Tom Overly will be joining us in just a bit live in the studio when we come back. That's Caitlin Alexander. It's not Tom Overly. It's Caitlin. She'll be joining us. We'll be right back.
It says.
Welcome back. We will get you back to the Mayo Civic Center shortly, but in the meantime, some news headlines to get to. The Rochester Public School Board is hosting a study session to further discuss the 10-point plan from Superintendent Kent Pickell that would close 3 Rochester schools. It also seeks to cut district-wide transportation, but would expand the district's school-age childcare. Tonight's meeting begins at 5. The proposal has to be approved by February of next year in order to go into effect. RPS also plans to host public information sessions and send out surveys for input. An Austin man is in critical condition after a crash early this morning. According to Minnesota State Patrol, just after 5, 35-year-old Blaine Edwards was driving east on I-90 in the Windham Township just east of Austin. The vehicle rolled. Edwards was taken to Mayo Clinic Health System in Austin with life-threatening injuries. Troopers say the roads were coated with snow and ice at the time of the crash. This week, Austin High School is addressing recent reports of bed bugs. Yesterday, the high school sent out an email to families outlining the steps being taken to ensure health and safety at the school. In the statement, school leaders say it is taking necessary measures that align with the Minnesota Department of Health guidelines when it comes to bed bugs. Today, a follow-up message was sent out stating the school is determined the incident was confined to an isolated area. The school will continue to monitor the issue in addition to the initial treatment and says bed bugs do not spread diseases and are not considered dangerous. KTTC reached out to the superintendent for an interview, but we're told additional information will not be shared at this time. To Mason City now, the City Council could be taking action today on putting out bids for an addition and remodel of the fire department dormitory. Staff say it will create a better way to house a more diverse staff and ensure firefighter and paramedic well-being. That meeting begins at 7 tonight at the Mason City Public Library. Christmas light lovers, some bad news from a popular Zumbro Valley display. The Lights at Bluff Valley is calling it quits for good. It made the announcement on Facebook. It's a 1.5-mile drive-through light tour featuring themed areas with more than 450 light displays. It costs money to go through. It was closed last year. So far, no word on why or what prompted the permanent closure. And finally, 4 Republicans have qualified for the 4th presidential debate, which is scheduled for tomorrow. Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie will face off in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Former President Donald Trump, the frontrunner for the GOP nomination, will skip the event, as he has all previous debates. This announcement comes with just 6 weeks to go until the Iowa caucuses open the 2024 nomination calendar. There was a fair amount of criteria to qualify for this debate, including registering at least 6% in 2 qualifying national polls or in 1 national poll and 2 polls from separate early voting states, such as Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, or Nevada. This debate will be held on News Nation at 7 p.m. So that is a look at your local headlines. Be sure to join us for the news at 5 o'clock for the latest. But for now, let's send it back to Nick and Cammie.
All right, Caitlin, thank you so much. A lot going on here in downtown Rochester. We are having a good time. The event doesn't start, though, until 5 o'clock.
Until 5 o'clock, yeah, tonight. So come on down. Only $5.
Yeah.
And as Cammie found out, right, well, you just have to walk into the parking ramp and then into the nice little skyway, and you have to walk outside.
You don't have to. Or you can park on the street, too, because you can park for free on the street right outside, too, if there's some spots available. So KTTC and Fox 47 does have a booth here at the Winter Showcase, the Winter Business Showcase here at Mayo Civic Center, and this is a really fun interactive
Actually, it's pretty cool.
booth.
The green screen, I've been playing on the green screen. We have a green screen down here, and it works pretty well. I mean, just pointing and everything, it looks pretty good.
It looks nice. We can just use this.
Yeah, it's just a webcam. Like that's all it is right here.
Okay, so I'm wearing a green shirt here. Will I show up see-through?
Look at that. That's why you do not wear green
Folks,
on a
this is
green
why
screen.
you don't wear green.
Unless if you want to wear the weather.
Otherwise, I am the map. I am the 7-day forecast. All right, that's cool. So you can come check that out. Sarah Murray's over here. You can come visit with her, get some pens, and we have these cool little stickers here. Are they stickers?
No, it's a magnet.
And then you can
And ice
scan and
packs.
get our,
Little ice pack.
or you can scan your TV screen right now. Maybe
Yeah,
it'll work.
technically you could. Download that
ice
free
packs?
first. Yeah, in case you sprain an
Yeah,
ankle.
you can ice your knee after your kickball tournament. Okay. A lot going on here at the 2023 Business Showcase, the Winter Business Showcase in downtown Rochester. Folks are setting up, getting their booths ready. About 50 to 60 businesses taking part in this event here today. And we have Terry Allred. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you again too.
And your lamp really sticks out. People cannot miss the lamp here. This has a little bit of history to it with your family.
It is. It is from my grandmother's house, so it's
Okay.
probably from the 20s or 30s.
Yeah, did she watch The Christmas Story and then make the lamp?
Well, my uncles watched The Christmas Story, but I think it was just on sale at the time.
Oh, that's so fun, so fun. So Terry Allred, you're a business here. Where are you located?
Yeah, I'm located on Elton Hills, right by 125 Live, and I'm a coach and consultant.
Yes.
I primarily work with women who are making a difference in their community to help them focus on their own well-being.
Yeah, so people can come visit with you here at this event tonight. What are you hoping to get out of this?
Yeah, I love chamber events. It's such a great time to meet people and connect at a deeper level with people in our community and with other businesses.
Yes. And how is business going for you?
It's going great. There are a lot of women in our community working really hard to make a difference, and they need a lot of support, and that's what I do.
How long have you had your own business doing some of this work?
I've been in business for about 20 years. Yes, yeah.
And business is still going well?
It is, yes, yeah, yeah.
Perfect. Fantastic. So for folks at home who maybe can't make it down tonight, how can they get a hold of you and learn more about your business?
Yeah, so they can find me at allredconsulting.com and learn all about the programs and services that I provide.
All right. Thanks so much for chatting with me. Since I have you here, what is the biggest stressor that people have right now in the world that we live in?
Well, I think probably right now in Rochester is the upcoming holidays.
Sure.
Yeah.
People, the holidays stress people out. It's supposed to be a time that is very good for everyone, but it can get a little busy.
Yeah, people just really overdo it instead of taking the time to be with their families and relax. So that's my message: is tone down the overdoing it.
Sure. Take a breath or two.
Take a breath or two for sure.
All
yeah.
right. Terry is here at the Mayo Civic Center. She has her little booth here. You can learn more about her business and different things that she offers here in the Rochester area. Terry, thank you so much. It was good to see you again. Just one of the many businesses that is taking part in this business showcase that is starting tonight at 5 o'clock here at Mayo Civic Center. Many others setting up here tonight, getting ready for the big event. We will have much more coming up here on Midwest Access. When we come back, we have some trending stories to talk about. We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back to Midwest Access. We are at the Winter Business Showcase here at the Mayo Civic Center, and we're getting ready. They're setting up all the fun here tonight, starting at 5 o'clock.
Yes,
Our
we
Brock
are-
Berge just walked in.
Oh, Brock, isn't he supposed to be doing the news
Hey,
at
Brock.
5? He must be doing the news from down here,
Yeah,
too.
he'll be doing some live hits tonight here
Okay.
at the Business Showcase.
Looking forward to that. We have some trending stories to get to. This one having to do with Minnesota. The State Emblems Redesign Commission has selected and approved a new design for the next official Great Seal of the state of Minnesota. With the approval vote, the loon will be featured on the seal. While the design itself is final, certain aspects of the seal may still be modified, including dates, language, design of the stars, and the color of the loon's eyes. Letwal du Nord are on the design. You can see it right there.
That's why I didn't read that one. I wouldn't know how to say.
Letwal du Nord. It's on, you can see it right on your screen. It's French. It means the Star of the North. The group will meet again Tuesday, December 12th to discuss modifications to the state seal. Now, commissioners are still also working to create Minnesota's next state flag. Here is our current flag. 6 finalists. Oh, this isn't right, Nick.
That's not right.
No, here is what the designer said about the design. This is correct. This emblem
I said
features
I was only 99% sure. Remember when you asked me?
Nick organized my papers. Here is what the designer said about the design. This emblem features the state bird in a pose that signifies pride and energy. The waves symbolize our abundance of lakes. The wild rice, our state grain, represents agriculture of today and of Native American tribes. The pine trees represent forests and land. 19 stars fill the sky to represent Minnesota as the 19th state to join the Union after the original 13. The large North Star, of course, represents Minnesota. Now let's move on to the flag. Minnesota is still working to get its next state flag. Here is our current flag, okay? Take a look at this. Now 6 finalists are being used as the basis for a new flag. The State Emblems Redesign Commission was established in the 2023 legislative session to develop and adopt a new design for the official state seal and to design a new official state flag for Minnesota no later than January 1st of next year. It will then debut on Statehood Day. Do you know when that is? That is May 11th. Now, these are the options they are picking from, so they have a big decision to make, and we will see a new state flag in Minnesota come the new year.
I haven't seen anything. Does it look?
They're good. Yeah,
Does it
they look
good?
great. Yes, yes.
So what's the big thing with the loon? They changed the color of the eyes. Is that what you said?
Well, the emblem, they can pick which color they want the eye.
Okay.
I think right in that picture it was black.
Okay.
But they can decide. So
Decide
I don't
what they
think
want.
they'll make too many changes. And actually, coming up a little bit later on in our 5 and 6 o'clock news, our Quinn Gorham actually sits down with the designer of the seal,
that's
so you
cool.
can learn a little bit more
At
there.
5 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, the Grinch is paying a visit to Spotify's office this holiday season. The company plans to lay off 17% of its staff, or about 1,500 workers. The CEO is blaming slowing economic growth and increased cost of capital. The move is meant to bring the streaming platform back to its startup roots after a massive hiring and spending spree. Spotify added 6 million subscribers last quarter, which was 2 million more than anticipated, but it's still struggling to see a profit. The company has already laid off about 700 workers this year. Affected employees can expect to be notified before the end of Tuesday.
Today.
So today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's surprising. So still, even adding all those subscribers, still not.
yeah. They must have had a pretty big hole.
Yeah, or they were spending a lot of
That
money
they're taking out
on some other stuff.
Yeah. Need more ads.
Right. Yeah. Moving on. Taylor Swift. She's always in the news, right? Taylor Swift is.
I think I know who she is. Yeah, I've heard of her before. Yeah.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce appear to be on to be good for the heart in more ways than one. Some of their songs are on the American Heart Association's list of music that helps with hands-only CPR. They include Swift's You're Losing Me, Welcome to New York, and Sparks Fly, as well as Beyonce's Virgo's Groove and Break My Soul. The Heart Association says the tempos of the songs match the ideal CPR chest compression rate of 100 to 120 pulses per minute.
There you go.
So that's pretty interesting there.
Yeah. Hands-only CPR. That's what they recommend. And it was always staying alive.
Right, staying alive.
But these are some other options you Swifties can use when giving CPR. But it's always nice to, anything we can do to bring awareness to CPR because it can save so many lives. All right, this is the next story, the Minnesota Twins license plate. Is this correct?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
perfect.
You're too. The
Perfect.
scripts with the flag and everything else was a little slightly
There's a lot
confusing.
going on. The Minnesota Twins Community Fund unveils this new license plate design. This will provide Minnesotans a new way to showcase their fandom while also helping to build a better tomorrow. Beginning at the first of the year, the plates will be available for purchase online or in person. We have a link at kttc.com, or you can download the KTTC News app. In addition to typical vehicle plate fees, the Twins special plates require a yearly cost of $30, but it's a contribution to the nonprofit Minnesota Twins Community Fund. All proceeds will support the fund's mission to enrich communities by supporting the healthy development of children and families.
That's not that bad for specialty plates.
$30 a year, not
Yeah,
too bad.
that's
and
pretty cheap.
Minnesota is actually one of the more affordable states to have actually personalized
license plates. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
In
It's not too
case if
bad.
I want some Yankee plates or something like that.
Yes.
Amazon is helping some college students for get home for the holidays. The company is offering 3,000 of its prime student members domestic flights for Christmas for just $25. It's in partnership with Student Universe. The discounted flights were available starting at 8 this morning. 1,000 flights will be offered each day for 3 days. Members who miss out will be able to get a promotional code worth $25 off flights. To join Prime Student, you have to be between the ages of 18 and 24 or enrolled in a 2 or 4 year college.
So if you didn't get a flight today, you have 2 more days to be in those 1,000. So a pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal. And if you miss out, you can still get
$25 off.
Yeah, $25 off a flight.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah.
Take it.
Yeah. So we have the Chamber President here. This is Ryan Parsons joining us again as we get ready for the big event, the 2023 Winter Business Showcase here in downtown Rochester. How are you?
Not bad. How are you today?
We're doing all right. So are we setting up? Is everything going smoothly?
Yeah, everything's going well. Chamber team hard at work. Can't say enough about also our exhibitors.
Yes.
They're getting really creative with what they're doing today.
Yeah, a lot of fun games and giveaways and trivia.
Yep, you nailed it. I even see that we have somebody playing a little bit of Plinko over this way. We got some
Plinko.
Velcro axe throwing, so people are getting creative.
Did you hear that? There's axe throwing. We'll get to
what's
that.
Plinko? I don't know what
Plink.
Plinko is.
I think that's a federal offense.
It's Price is Right, Nick.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's Price is Right. Well,
He doesn't watch that station, so you know what Price is Right airs on. So Ryan, how can people become a member of the Chamber? How does a business be a part of the Chamber?
First step is just reaching out to the Chamber. We're happy to connect. Callie and the entire team at the Chamber do an awesome job of really connecting with businesses and sharing with them on, okay, how can the Chamber work for you based on what your specific industry is, size of business, and so on. We really work hard to offer things in a number of different areas, including networking, engagement, advocacy, workforce, and so on.
How much does it cost to be a member of the Chamber?
It's really based on the number of employees that you have. So that does vary. For a small business, 1 to 4 employees, that's about $345.
Okay, yeah, we just interviewed Terry, who really works for herself, so it's a smaller fee for her to pay than some of these bigger businesses like KTTC.
Exactly, and it is annual. There's a lot that comes with it, but I think the biggest thing of all of that is, number one, you're getting that platform to really connect and expand your business, including all the marketing opportunities. But beyond that, it's that opportunity to engage and support what we're doing in terms of advocacy, whether that be on the local, the state, or the federal level.
All right, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Why should people come down tonight?
Just have a good time, get out for a little bit, relax before the holidays really kick in, learn about some excellent businesses in the area, and hopefully walk away with a door prize.
Okay, perfect. Do you want to do some weather? We have the green screen here behind. Go. You got to go do it. You got to try it. We even have the weatherman here for you. Okay, tell us how the.
Okay, so you just have to
Nick will tell you.
just right back here, Ryan. That's all you have to do. Just come right back here. We got nice.
Keep saying that it's fair and partly cloudy.
You
Yes,
can if
you
you
can.
want. Okay, so you'll look right here. So that little webcam right there. So try to just tell me real quick.
You look great.
What's the high tomorrow?
All right, high tomorrow is going to be 50 degrees. Make sure you get out there, use your umbrellas, and really put your sandals on and relax.
Wait, it doesn't say 50.
It doesn't say 50.
It doesn't. It says
43.
It says 43. I know. I just want people to call you and say the weatherman was wrong, because I know people do that.
They do.
All right, who is this guy? Who is this
great.
guy?
As we look into the weekend, it's going to be about 70 degrees. Enjoy yourself.
All right, I like you. That's a good forecast.
I was not
We'll take
expecting
it.
that.
We'll take
really,
it.
really well done.
Thanks, Ryan. Much more to come here from downtown Rochester. We are live at the Mayo Civic Center, and we have many vendors setting up. A lot of businesses taking part here tonight. The event starts at 5 o'clock, but we have a preview until 5 o'clock right here on Midwest Access. We have to take a break.
Weather's coming up next, right?
We'll be right
Soon?
back. Maybe. We just had. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. We are live in downtown Rochester having some fun at the Winter Business Showcase put on by the Chamber. We have Allie here and we have axe throwing. Allie, this is Jolly Jumps and Rentax Rentals.
Yes.
Their booth here. But why are we throwing axes?
Just for fun. We have axe throwing and mini golf. Just to,
Oh, you didn't. Oh,
yeah,
how are
mini
me and you
golf
not
over
over
there.
playing mini golf right now?
just for fun. Come on out and try and
win
get
a
a
candy
bullseye. You get a candy cane.
Okay, should we each throw an axe and see how it goes?
Yeah, that's fine. You want to go first?
Sure. Are we
there's
trying to hit the
the
blue
line.
or the red? Should I go for the bullseye?
The bullseye.
Do you think it sticks that well? I tried.
It doesn't.
Oh, that
It's pretty
did
close.
stick.
All right.
All right, Jansen, pressure's on.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah. I win. I win the candy cane. There's a lot of fun.
well, I didn't stick.
Oh, yeah. Mine did. There are many businesses setting up the big event. Thanks, Allie. Nick, you can practice with Allie.
Yeah, I'll practice while you go over there.
There are many businesses starting to set up as the event starts at 5 o'clock. All the details on our website, kttc.com. Miss Shannon Day, here you are. Hello. We're live on Midwest Access. Hello, everyone. Oh, I love your bow tie. You are very festive over here. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Doing all right. So tell us more about your booth here.
So this is our second year attending, proudly representing Benedictine Living Communities of Rochester, Madonna Towers and Madonna Meadows.
Okay.
And we are showcasing a winter sparkle event here. We also have a snowball toss, so don't be a flake, throw a snowball.
We will do that. So Nick's practicing his axe throwing.
Yes, we are the fun senior living community. Please do
fun.
come check us out.
So fun. What should people at home learn about your living community? What do they need to know?
That we are a full continuum of care community with independent living, assisted living, memory care, short-term rehab, and long-term nursing home care all on one site.
Okay, you're very large.
Yes, we are.
You have a lot of
We have
services.
Deep roots in the city of Rochester.
That's great.
Yeah, we've been around a long time.
Why is it important for you to be a part of the chamber?
For the visibility and so that people know that we are here, and we've been here for many years, proudly representing senior living at its finest.
Okay, perfect. So people can come out, they can not be a flake and throw a snowball.
Throw a snowball.
And learn more about your services and also just chat and have a good time here at this event. Thanks so much for chatting with us.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
I really love the sparkle. You are full theme here. Hey, Nick. I don't know where Nick went. He's probably putting. I lost him. This place is big. There's a lot of events. Come here, we have to throw a snowball. Nick was practicing his putting. Don't be a flake, throw a snowball. Highest score wins a prize. I already won this candy cane, ladies. That's right. So we're going for how many throws do we each get? Five tries a piece? Should we each do two? We'll do two. Okay.
That's a 0.
I'm only going for a hundo.
So all I gotta do is make one, huh? Yeah.
I guess you can just put it in.
I was practicing putting over there.
First one to make one wins.
First one to make. We could be here all day.
We could. No. I guess there's a reason we get 5.
I liked underhand more than overhand.
Underhand. That's the tip.
Toss it.
All right, this is pretty boring television.
It is.
We'll probably go to commercial. Oh, there, Nick got it. Nick wins a prize.
A prize? I had like 10 throws.
We want you to enjoy.
Well, thank you.
From our
Participation trophy. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you so much.
About 50, 60 businesses taking part in this event. Starts at 5 o'clock, $5. You can get in the door, check out a lot of the local businesses, play some fun and games, win a candy cane or two. Have a good time.
Yeah, and I was practicing on the mini golf course.
Okay, we'll go over to the mini golf when we come back. We also have your full forecast when we come back as well. We are live at Mayo Civic Center in downtown Rochester. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. We are live in downtown Rochester. The big event kicks off at 5 o'clock here at Mayo Civic Center. Some pre-show announcements going on right now.
Making some announcements right now.
Yes. So it might not be warm enough to play golf outside, so we are playing inside.
Yeah, you can definitely play inside.
We are at the Winter Business Showcase here in downtown Rochester.
Do you want me to hold the mic?
I want to play the whole course.
I don't want any excuses.
When do I have excuses?
So, prizes as you draw them, please bring them down.
That wasn't the best putt I've seen.
And we will go ahead and announce.
Oh, it's still gonna get a 3. Yeah. Are we really gonna play all the holes here? Here you go. Here's your mic back.
Nick does have to do weather. We promise we'll give you the forecast. You don't have to watch our atrocious golf.
Oh,
Ooh, Nick's
you know
gonna
what?
get a 2.
I got a 2.
Oh my goodness.
So, well, no, we only have time for one hole, Cammie. I think that's it, right?
Course.
That's. Sorry, I'm gonna slide by.
You can do your weather. I'm gonna finish the course.
Okay, we'll do the weather now. Derek, come over here. We'll talk about the weather.
Derek, the intern's running our mic, our camera.
So while Cammie's playing some golf here, we'll just slide this way a little bit. So temperatures, if we pop up those weather graphics for us, we're still at 31 degrees. We have cloudy skies, and wind is out of the northwest at 13 miles per hour. She missed a short putt right there. Looking like Mark Paulos, 3-putting. out here. Temperatures in the lower 30s and upper 20s currently. We will have temps drop down low 20s for overnight lows tonight, fairly seasonal for this time of year. Here's what we're tracking in terms of the weather coming up in the next couple days. Tonight, clearing skies. We'll be able to see some sunshine on the way tomorrow. Overall chilly tonight. Temperatures getting down into the low 20s. Tomorrow, maybe the chance for some flurries in the morning, but temperatures will be mild. We'll be back into the mid 40s for highs, and then the 50s return. I think we have 2 days in the 50s, looking at Thursday and to wrap up the work week on Friday. As we look at future track radar here, we do have some clearing sky. We will have those skies start to clear here through the overnight hours. In terms of any weather makers on the way, the big thing will be this warm front that is off to the west. That slides into the east. That will help our temperatures warm coming up the next couple days. So future track here tonight. Watch as we clear those skies out. Temps get down into the 20s. We look throughout the day on Wednesday as we start off into the low 30s by about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then temperatures warm throughout the day into the mid 40s. There's a flurry chance briefly in the morning, but that shouldn't accumulate to much. Temperatures then as we look towards Thursday here. So Thursday morning starting off warm, and watch them climb throughout the day into the 50s for highs. So we'll be in those 40s and 50s coming up the next 3 days. 43 on Wednesday. I think we're upper 40s and low 50s Thursday, and again on Friday. Temperatures here tonight, 20 for the overnight low with some cloudy skies, slowly clearing. We're seasonal here coming up tonight. As we look towards tomorrow, high temperatures into the low 40s for those highs, and we'll see some sunshine into the late afternoon hours. 7-day forecast for us here. Temperatures 49 on Thursday, 48 on Friday, and I do think there's a good chance of reaching the 50s. Temperatures will drop then with a weather maker that moves in late Saturday. Some light snow possible. Temperatures remaining right around about 30 to 34 degrees all the way into early next week.
Here, your ball.
I do have my ball.
Let's do one more.
Okay, one more hole.
I don't have my mic. Can you narrate?
Okay, Cami doesn't have her mic, so she's trying here hole number 4. Got to make it through that. Ooh, good shot there. Real quick, let me put my iPad down before we go to commercial break.
I got a 2.
You got a 2, so I got to get at least a 2.
Yes!
I missed just for you. We tied. We tied. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Hey, welcome back. We are live in downtown Rochester at the 2023 Winter Business Showcase, and we're hanging out at Red Cow. There's some food over here.
It looks like we got golf, we got axe throwing, we got food.
I think I'm defeated. I think you officially have beat me in all the events besides the axe throwing.
You beat me in axe throwing.
We will play golf while we wait for your 5 o'clock. Michael, come here. Michael's here. You remember Michael? He's been on Midwest Access before. What do we have for the samples here?
Yeah, so we have our ahi crisp here on our menu. So it's going to be a little piece of seared tuna, our house-made lavash cracker, a little avocado topped with some ponzu.
Okay.
Really good. And then we have our charcuterie board, a little catering action, and then a 60-40 slider as well. So we're kind of hitting everything.
Hey, yes. Red Cow, a part of the chamber, the Rochester Chamber.
Yes.
All right. Have fun tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for chatting with us. We appreciate it. We have many other businesses setting up. The event starts at 5 o'clock here tonight. Santa Claus actually is going to be here, I believe, from 5 until 7:30. So if you have kids, come on down. Or if you want to visit with Santa, where's Miss Kim? Oh, here you are. Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
How are things going? We start at 5 o'clock. We're all set and ready to go?
We're set and ready.
Okay. So who do you represent here?
We're Regency Multifamily, and I am Red 44, and Paige, my counterpart, is the Pines of Rochester.
Okay, the Pines. Oh, Nick left. I was going to say he's hit a few golf balls probably over their way from he didn't hear me though, so it's not as funny. How are you guys doing? How's business at the Pines and Red 44?
We're good. We're getting full, and we're getting ready for the next turn season.
So multifamily. Why is it called multifamily Regency?
It's because we're multi-apartments. We're
all options.
All options. Okay. Well, we're apartments. She's going to be doing townhomes. We're studios. We have penthouses as well.
A lot of things happening in Rochester. Yeah. The housing market is booming. The rental market is booming in Rochester. So folks can come by and chat with you today?
They sure can, yes.
Awesome. Are you having fun? Are you going to have fun tonight?
We're going to have fun, yes. Yes.
It's a great event.
Great location. It's a great event. This is our second year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get tired of sitting here, you can go throw some axes for a little bit and then come back.
Yes. And we can throw snowballs next door.
Oh, that's right. That's perfect. And there's golf and there's drinks right over here.
Yes, definitely.
Kim, thank you so much for chatting with us. We appreciate it. Anything more that you'd like our viewers at home to know?
Just check out both of our properties and at Regency Multifamily.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, ladies, so much. So one of the booths that you can check out here tonight at the Big Business Showcase. Why are they turning off the lights and back? The lights are going off and coming back on? We don't know. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for you to come in at 5 o'clock here and check things out. Here's Brock, here's Nick, here's some other members of KTTC, because KTTC and Fox 47 do have a booth here. We are live at Mayo Civic Center in downtown Rochester. That is where the Business Showcase is happening from 5 to 7:30 here tonight. Oh, there's a dog. Hey guys, whose dog is this? Is this Peggy's dog? Oh, she just attracts dogs. She does. This is a really festive sweater. Love it. So come on down. There's pets. There's KTTC. There's a weather wall. You can do a little forecasting. A lot of food. Yeah, food. There's Red Cow. You picked a good spot here right next to Red Cow, the KTTC booth, Red Cow, and drinks right behind us. All the details on our website, kttc.com. We'll answer the question of the day when we come back. Keep it right here. You're watching Midwest Access. The fun continues here live at the Mayo Civic Center. Let's answer the question of the day. The question was, 78% of all people say they have never done this at Christmas time. 78% of all people never done this at Christmas time. Oh, Peggy says caroling, and she got it right.
That was pretty good, right off. Did you hear us talking about that a second ago? Yeah.
That was a good guess. I'm not sure if it was a guess or if she knew.
I've never been Christmas caroling,
See?
have
Okay,
you?
I figured that.
Have
Yes,
you?
I have. Yes.
Oh, you have?
I grew up Christmas caroling. I grew up on the farm. You do lots of things like that, you know.
Yeah. No,
Church.
never done it.
Oh, carol. Yeah. You should try it. It's really fun.
I don't
we
think
should do it as a
wants,
station.
no one wants to hear me sing.
All right, we're leaving you here on Midwest Access with what happens when you wear green on the weather wall, my friends. This is what it looks like. Come on down, wear your green, and you can stand on the green screen and give the forecast. There you go.
Great
All
job,
right,
Cammie.
your news at 5 is
Great
coming
job.
up. We are live at Mayo Civic Center. All the details at kttc.com. Have a good day.
Coming up on KTTC News today at 5, the committee tasked with putting forth Minnesota's next state seal has spoken. We'll tell you more about their top pick. Also, a local community says it's a target of shoplifters, how it's turning the tables now on the criminals. But first, anti-Semitism is on the rise amid the Israel-Hamas war, how it's impacting a holiday tradition at a Rochester school.
Live from your local news leader, this